your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a pleasant Thursday evening to you once again. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking some lake effect snow heading in our direction as we head through the next few hours and even through part of tomorrow as well. As far as the here and now are concerned, we have a temperature of 27 degrees. That wind is up there as well, out of the west at 18, gusting to 33, making it feel like it's half of that 27, right around 14 right now. As far as other temperatures around the area, we are all below freezing at this time, with temperatures into the middle and upper 20s. Up toward the north, we have at 30 degrees in Little Falls, though. 31 in Cooperstown and in Oneonta at this time. And those temperatures are going to continue to fall through the overnight hours. We also have a wind advisory for most of our area, with the exceptions of northern Herkimer County as well as Hamilton County. That goes until 4 a.m. tomorrow morning for gusts that could exceed 50 miles an hour at times. And as far as those current gusts are concerned, we are seeing gusts in the 20 to 35, maybe 40 mile an hour range, with the exception of portions of Chenango and Otsego County as well. We're seeing a little bit less than that at this time. But again, just depends on where you are. So what we're watching is, as we head through the overnight hours, we'll have that widespread snow developing, especially after sunset. And we could see some black ice developing because we had a lot of melting over the last couple of days and it's starting to refreeze. And then the snow becomes more localized, so just location dependent after midnight and as we head through the day tomorrow. There's the lake effect snow that I'm talking about right now. It's making its way from the west over toward the east. So we're talking about areas like Watertown, Lewis County, portions of western Oneida County, now making it into eastern Oneida as well. And it'll continue to swing on through as we head through the next few hours. We do have a lot of clouds, though, other than that, and obviously that wind that I've been mentioning. So this is what Futurecast looks like at around 7 p.m. this evening. We've got some light to moderate snow over portions of northern Herkimer as well as Lewis County and down through the Thruway corridor as well, including Utica over towards Syracuse. When you wake up tomorrow morning, we'll just be dealing with a few isolated to scattered snow showers and a lot of clouds, and then we'll see that lake effect snow redeveloping, especially toward the Thruway corridor by late morning into the afternoon. And then we get a brief break in the action with partly to mostly cloudy skies as we head through tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and then it redevelops as we head through Saturday morning with that northwesterly wind. So in terms of the snowfall accumulation, it's looking generally like 1 to 3 inches for most of our area. There are a couple of exceptions to that, like further to the east, maybe seeing less than an inch. And then these deeper blue colors to the northwest and southwest, maybe seeing a little bit more, like 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 inches. And maybe a few higher than that in a few isolated locations. As far as tonight's sunset is concerned, that was a minute before 6 p.m. That's the last time we will see sunsets before 6 p.m. until the end of October. With daylight saving time taking effect, our sunset on Sunday goes to 7:03 p.m. and it gets later than that up until we get to the summer solstice in June. So certainly something to look forward to. As far as temperatures are concerned for tomorrow, we'll be stuck in the 30s for most of us. And you maybe even be stuck into the 20s through portions of the Adirondacks throughout the day, again with mostly cloudy skies and that snow here and there. And then this is something, just a little food for thought for you. As we head toward next week, we may see this area of low pressure working its way in our direction from the Midwest through the middle of the country. That may provide some stormy weather as we head through Thursday and Friday of next week. But again, that's over a week away. So just things may change between now and then. As we head through tomorrow, we'll see 36 with snow showers. It'll be windy out there too. There may be a few peaks of sunshine here and there. And then it's windy on Saturday, and there could be a few snow showers out there as well. Well below average though, at 30 degrees. We do start a moderating trend, though, as we head through Sunday and Monday with temperatures in the 30s to 40s both days. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, variably cloudy. And again, there may be that storm chance in there as well, with temperatures all 3 days in the middle to upper 50s. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan. Coming up next on
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And happy Wednesday evening to you all. This is meteorologist Jordan Reed tracking some snow and some wind with us through the nighttime hours and through parts of tomorrow as well. Temperature right now in downtown Utica, 27 degrees, but feeling less than half of that, feeling more like 12 with that wind out of the west-northwest, 25, gusting to almost 40 miles an hour at this time. And as far as temperatures are concerned, we have most temperatures across the area into the lower and middle 20s out there right now, with the exception of Big Moose, northern Herkimer County, already down to 16 right now. But again, most of us are in the 20s. Again, not feeling like it though because of that gusty wind. And for that reason, we do have a wind advisory in effect for most of our area, with the exceptions of northern Herkimer and Hamilton counties through 4 a.m. that for wind gusts that could be up to 45 to 50 miles an hour at times. So we are seeing gusts right now, the strongest in downtown Utica itself, 40 miles an hour, and most gusts still within the range of 25 to 30, maybe even 40 miles an hour out there, just depending on where you are. In case you're wondering where we are with the season-to-date snowfall totals, because I know I haven't talked about that in a while, we should be at 82.1 inches for this mark of the season. We are almost a full 20 inches above that, 19.7. So that means for here in Utica, at least, it just depends on where you are, but at least here in Utica, where the official observations are taken, we have 101.4 inches. And it looks like we're going to be adding on to that total over the next couple of days and even through tonight, with a little bit of snow off toward the south and east. Northwest, you are getting a little bit of a break in the action right now, but even there, you're just dealing with a lot of clouds and certainly that wind that I've been mentioning. That'll continue through the nighttime hours, and so will the snow. After midnight, though, it does look to become more localized, and then as you head through tomorrow morning, we're dealing with, again, more of that northwesterly wind. It'll be quite windy, and it looks like along the through end points to the north. That's where we have the best chance of seeing some snow showers out there. As we head through the afternoon, we do decrease the clouds a little bit, but that doesn't last long. We increase them as we head through Friday night into Saturday morning, and it looks like another round of snow showers moves through as we head through Saturday morning as well. So most of our area sees anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. There are a couple of exceptions to that, like areas off toward the east, closer to the capital region, maybe seeing less than an inch. And then these areas in blue over portions of Oneida, Lewis, Madison County as well, maybe seeing a little bit more than 3, 4, 5, 6 inches of snow. And with daylight saving time taking effect on Sunday, that means our sunset goes to 7:03 p.m. that day. Tonight it was at 5:59 p.m., but that'll be the last time that it's before 6 p.m. until October 29th, so enjoy it while you can. As we head through next week, though, we do have this storm system that looks to head our way Wednesday into Thursday, so that means we could see a few storms, but again, that could change between now and then since we're almost a week out from that. As far as tonight is concerned, we'll be seeing wind and snow showers, 23 degrees, but again, feeling like the single digits and teens with that wind. 36 feeling more like the 20s tomorrow with windy conditions, snow showers continuing, and maybe a couple of areas to the north not getting throughout out of the 20s throughout the day. And as we take a look at the 7-day forecast, we'll be seeing temperatures into the lower and middle 30s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with chances of snow showers and breezy to windy conditions all 3 days. And then as we go through Monday, a warming trend commences. That does come with a chance of rain and snow showers, but temperatures Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week, although we will be seeing a lot of clouds, will be into the lower and middle 50s. Thomas, back to you.
Close to 60 there on Tuesday. Sounds great, Jordan. The Utica Comets will try to...
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And happy Thursday evening to you once again. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking both snow showers and some wind that will be with us as we head through the next couple of days, as is the case right now in downtown Utica. That wind out of the west-northwest, 22 miles an hour, gusting up to 35. That's the reason why we have that wind advisory, making that 26 feel like half that, 12 degrees out there right now. And we already have some temperatures up toward the north that are down into the teens themselves, like Otter Lake at 19, Big Moose at 13. The rest of the Mohawk Valley and points to the south are into the lower and middle 20s out there right now, but you'll drop into the low 20s as we head through the overnight hours. Those wind advisories that I just mentioned, those continue until 4 a.m. with the exceptions of northern Herkimer as well as Hamilton County. This is for gusts that could reach or exceed 50 miles an hour, as we've seen that has been the case throughout the day. And for most areas, we have wind gusts, with the exception of portions of Madison County reaching 25 to 30, maybe 35 miles an hour right now. For example, Delta Reservoir is at 38 for that current wind gust as of the 11 o'clock hour. In case you're wondering where we stand in terms of recent snowfall, our season-to-date average, so where we should be at this point of the season basically, is 82.1 inches here in downtown Utica. That's almost a full 20, we're almost a full 20 inches, I should say, above that. We're at 101.4 inches for the season, and it looks like we may even add to that total just within the next couple of days. Thankfully, spring is almost upon us. But as far as the here and now are concerned, we have snow light to moderate to the south of the Thruway and over the western portions of our viewing area, but up toward the north and east, northern Herkimer and portions of Hamilton County are getting a brief break, but it won't last long. It is sliding over toward the east at this time, and again, we're just dealing with a lot of clouds and the wind on top of that as well. That'll continue through the overnight hours, but as we head through, let's say midnight to 1 a.m. points thereafter, the snow does become a little bit more localized before it reorganizes along the thruway points to the north tomorrow morning, and then as we head through tomorrow afternoon, we may see the sun peeking out. So partly to mostly cloudy skies as we head through tomorrow afternoon. But again, enjoy that break while you can, because it looks like as we head through late Friday night into Saturday morning, another weak disturbance moves through, and that brings another chance of snow showers. So as far as tonight's accumulation is concerned, looks like most of us will be on the order of 1 to 3 inches. There are a couple of exceptions to that, like areas off toward the east, and then over toward the southwest and the northwest. That deeper blue color indicates areas that may see a little bit more than, let's say, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches. But the good news is that not only is spring upon us in a couple of weeks, as I mentioned, but so is daylight saving time. That starts on Sunday, 2 a.m. technically. So sunset tonight was at 5:59 p.m. and that's the last time it'll be before 6 p.m. until October 29th. Starting on Sunday, that sunset gets later. It starts at 7:03 and then it doesn't set till close to 9 o'clock once we get toward that summer solstice, and we just have to watch this storm system heading our way through the middle of the country Wednesday into Thursday next week. But again, things can change between now and then. Windy with snow showers, 20s overnight, feeling like the teens. 30s for tomorrow, more wind and snow showers as we head through the day, and some areas up toward the north may struggle to get out of the 20s as we head throughout the day, and temperatures even a little bit chillier with snow showers and wind on Saturday with a high of 30 degrees. We're back up to 36 on Sunday, but that does come with breezy conditions and maybe a few more snow showers that day. And then Monday's a bit of a transition day with rain and snow showers, still some wind around 44 for the high. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, for the most part look dry, but temperatures could be in the middle and upper 50s and possibly close to 60, especially on Tuesday under sun and clouds. Thomas, back to you.
Can't wait for nearly